Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit with Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today, Sunday, December 1st, 2024. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the talk, or the two, or not. Totally up to you. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that wasn't meant for you, right? If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. And baby, last year when I was learning tarot and I was following all these amazing readers and teachers, I thought everything was meant for me. I went through that period, so I understand. But please, please, please do not do that to yourself. We're going to use the Fearless Familiars deck. J. Edward Neal, shadowartfinds.com. He also has an Etsy store. I think I've ordered from both. I think I've ordered from his online, his website, and his Etsy. That came out upside down. So we've got a queen that doesn't feel like a queen. I don't know why I even felt the need to say that. I don't ever read these cards upside down. But when it came out upside down, seriously, a queen that doesn't feel like a queen. Or someone that thought that they had higher stature and they really don't, and now they're realizing it. Y'all, shit's happening today. Got two on the table. And it's funny because I didn't even think like, oh, it's a queen in reverse. No, like this is someone who thought they were a queen and now they realize they're not. It's not you knowing they're not a queen. They now know they're not a queen. We got three on the table. It's my bunny face. We had this little guy yesterday, remember? The older person. Okay. Okay, I don't know if I'm taking that because it literally like okay. We're taking it. 4 cards on the table. Sorry. I know. I usually don't stop. I usually don't make comments. I usually don't. I don't know. Something about this one. I felt like that about the tarot one. I just did the tarot read. I have it uploading now, and it was about letting go of like a friend or a friend group because there was like manipulation there. They were acting like children. They were very childish. Something was going on. It was very childish. It was very ridiculous. Like, you're too old to be acting like that kind of behavior is what I was getting from the cards. It was interesting to me. It was a little different. Like, it wasn't different, but it was. 6 on the table. That, like, just gracefully fell out of my hand. like a whisper. Sorry, let me turn my phone over. I turned it on silent and all that jazz, but I left it facing up because I don't know what I was thinking. Seven on the table. Let's do two more shuffles. You like my little twinkle lights? My little fairy lights? They're USB. Just plug them in. I love them. I got them everywhere. I got them in my living room. I got them in my bedroom, and I got them in here. We got 8 on the table. You can get them on Amazon for like $7 a strand. And they have, this is like the warm light. In the living room and the kitchen, I have a cool white light. And then in my bedroom, I have colored lights. Yeah. Pretty exciting. I told you I like lights. Okay, last shuffle. 9 on the table. Ooh. Whew. Bottom of the deck. 10 cards on the table. Top is the Navigator and the King. Bottom of the deck is Curiosity, the Vanguard. I'm going to set this over here. All right. We've got the Queen, the Watcher. Why am I talking like this? The Elder, the Flame, the Fury, the Warrior. I know, who said I couldn't do voiceovers? Illumination, Incorruptible, Evil Eye, and the Swift. Bottom of the deck. All right. 10 cards on the table with bottom of the deck. Feminine, masculine, take heart resonates. So this Queen, whoever this is, and again, it could be a man, but I'm just going to say it like it is in the cards. You do what you need to do with that. If someone's sex is the only thing that doesn't make sense in this read, you can switch that, okay? Okay, these things keep, like... I knocked into them, like, last night or this morning, and now they're, like... And this one just doesn't want to stand on its own. I don't know what the deal is. I think it needs to stand the opposite way. That's what it is. Okay. Hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully I won't knock them over either. All right. So this Queen, this is someone that thought they were a queen and they realize they are not. They are not. Like, this is someone thinking, oh, there's the kitty. Little flame point. Kind of like a Siamese. This is someone that kind of like would think that they're better than everybody else, and then all of a sudden they realize they're not, and they're shocked. Like, what do you mean I'm not the best? Like, what do you mean I don't make more money than so-and-so? What do you mean, like, you don't love me more than you love this person or that person or whatever? Someone very much in their ego. This queen is, or non-queen, however you want to refer to them, is watching this elder. And again, I'm just getting that this is someone like older, like this is someone older than this queen. So I mean, they could be a year older, they could be 10 years older. I mean, they could be really older. I don't think they're that old, but well, I didn't mean to say it like that. I don't think they're that much older, okay? But they're watching this other person, this older person. This queen is furious because they think that this elder, whoever this is, has a flame, an infatuation for this warrior. This warrior it has come to the queen and this elder's attention that this warrior is incorruptible. And I'm going to be called to say something. I'm going to say in a second. Let me finish this out, my explanation of what I see here. So this warrior, it has been illuminated that they're incorruptible. The queen and the older person, see this. Now, it could be just the queen sending this evil eye to the warrior and the elder, because now they think like, oh, this elder has a thing for this warrior. Or this queen and this elder could have been sending the evil eye to this warrior. And then for some reason, this elder changes their mind and realizes that they have a thing for this warrior. The funny thing is too, is when this first fell out, my first thought was this elder was furious at themselves for having a little thing for this warrior. And I still think that that's true. I think that whoever this elder person is, they didn't expect it. Like it, came out of nowhere, and they don't know how to deal with it. So they could most definitely be sending the evil eye right alongside the queen, because if they have feelings for this warrior but they don't understand why, and this is someone that's maybe emotionally stunted or just doesn't want to deal with it, they want to put it on the back burner, they could definitely be sending this evil eye with the queen, not really thinking about the ramifications after the fact, right? Sometimes, and this is no excuse, because you guys know I don't excuse bad behavior. I don't even excuse my own. And I get karma just like everybody else. Sometimes we do things in the heat of the moment that we regret. And it's not that we regret the outcome, okay? Like sometimes we get what we set out to do. It's just we did it in such a way that we're like, oh, I can't believe I did that. Like, why did I do that? Sometimes we have little regrets. That's okay. You take on your little bit of karma, whatever, and move along. And know better for next time, right? We're all humaning down here. We're all going to continue to make mistakes. We're not perfect. This evil eye, I think, was sent in like a swift judgment by this queen, and again, possibly with the older person there. It was sent like whenever they figured out that this warrior is like rock solid, like it says, incorruptible. Like they can't get one over on them. They can't change their mind. They can't hurt them. They can't Once they realize that, they swiftly, like right away, tried to send out this evil eye. I'm going to guess that almost just as swiftly, it kicked back to them. And I think that round robin circle on this read, I think that's why this queen realizes that they're not a queen. Now, I was going to say, it's just a little, well, let me just say it. So, the queen and the elder were illuminated to the fact that this warrior is incorruptible. I think what happened was they probably did some type of spell, or maybe did an evil eye before, and it didn't work, and it kicked back onto this queen and this elder, this older person. And they were like, what the fuck? Like, does nothing stick to this person? Like, how come I send spell after spell after spell and nothing sticks to this person? How come I send them the evil eye, the evil eye, the evil eye, the evil eye, and it just fucking comes back on me? And I think that's when they realized that it's not even so much that this person is incorruptible, because everybody has a price, right? Everybody can be bought, right? Right? I mean, depends on what it is, but I mean, I would never do harm to someone else, like, and because I would never want harm done to me. I've already experienced that in my life. But, like, I would take a little bribe here and there for a little something, something. Like, what do you got to offer? I'm just kidding. I mean, maybe. I don't know. I don't think it's so much that they found out that this person, this warrior, is incorruptible, so much as they realize that on a spiritual scale, this warrior is probably ranked higher than them. And again, I think they found that out the hard way. I think they were sending spells or multiple evil eyes, and it just kicked back onto them. And that's how they realized, like, oh shit, like, I'm out here, witching it up, thinking I'm the best that there is. I'm the queen, You're the elder. Like, we're rocking it out here. And then this warrior comes along, and they're like, oh, I'm just going to send them a little ping, a little ping. And that ping came right back on them. Right back on them. And again, to the point where this queen realized, maybe I ain't a queen. Maybe I'm not top dog, top cat. Now, I'm not necessarily getting that this queen and this elder are together, like a couple, or I'm not getting that. But I mean, they could be. It would explain why the queen is upset that this elder has a thing for the warrior. I think that the elder is furious at themselves because this is someone that prides themselves, that stands in their ego, and they believe, like, they're the most intuitive, they're the most psychic, like, I know everything, like, like, if they're a witch, like, or a warlock, like, they're the greatest warlock there is, the greatest witch there is. And I think that when this person realized, like, oh, I have a thing for this warrior, like, how come when this warrior came onto the scene, I didn't already know, like, hey, like, you're going to fall in love with this person. Like, you're meant to fall in love with this person. Not saying that they're meant to be together, but you're meant to have feelings. Like how come this elder didn't know sooner? And I think they're pissed at themselves for not seeing something, like how come I didn't see it? And it kind of gives me like twin flames vibes. Like maybe these two were supposed to meet and this warrior was supposed to encourage them in some way to change their lifestyle, to heal, to move on from this queen, to move on from the shenanigans. And for whatever reason, it didn't happen. But this elder still felt a pull anyway, if that makes sense. I think the incorruptible is really just the fact like that they just can't touch this person. Like they keep sending them evil eyes and spells or something and it's not working and they're realizing like I can't touch it, like I can't get anywhere near this person. Like this person is protected. I mean, in my opinion, I don't know why when you realize that you don't fucking stop. You say you're a good witch, not a good witch, but you say you're a witch out there and you know what you're doing. Then how come you don't know that spells backfire and come back on you? Like how do you not know that? And I've said this before. I could go out there and say, okay, I'm gonna give Louise the evil eye. Bing. When do you think I'm gonna get that evil eye back? I don't know. Only God knows that. Only Spirit knows that. That evil eye could come back instantly and hit me right in the head, or that evil eye could come back 15 years later. And why? Why do I say that? Why do we say that as a community, as a collective, as readers, and as intuitives, as psychics? Why? Because it's all in God's divine timing. It's all in his plan. I'm 16. My friend Susie's 16. She steals my boyfriend, gets pregnant. They have to get married. Destroys my life. We're no longer friends. What she did is pretty fucking shitty, right? So how long do you think it's going to be before karma's going to come back and bite her in the ass? Who the fuck knows? It could be the next day. It could be the day the baby's born. It could be 20 years from now. Because what is God's plan? What is God's plan for Susie? What is God's plan for me? For the dirtbag that cheated on me? What is the plan? I don't know what the plan is. I know what my plan is. I know that I have a plan. Does that necessarily mean that my plan for myself and God's plan align? I mean, hopefully. Hopefully I get to do all that I want to do and go where I want to go and see who I want to see and be who I want to be. But what about Susie? What's the plan for Susie and the dirtbag and that baby? I don't know. That's none of my business. That's between God and Susie and the dirtbag and the baby. Like, Susie and that dirtbag could have got together and had that baby. Maybe that baby was God's plan. Maybe that baby is an earth angel. And those two idiots got together because they had to create that baby. God needed them to create that baby. It has nothing to do with me. Like, eventually I'll get over the heartbreak. I'll move on, right? I don't know what'll happen to them. Maybe they'll stay together. Maybe they'll get divorced. But that baby is now here. That baby was supposed to be here. That was God's plan. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, people mess around with things that they have no idea, thinking that they can plan some kind of outcomes, thinking that they're, oh, I'm psychic, I'm intuitive, this, that, and the other. It is not, it is not your place to take the place of God. And again, that just goes back to what I've said in the past. Somebody with a God complex, somebody that thinks that there is no God, somebody that thinks there's no such thing as karma, somebody thinks that they can run out there willy-nilly and do whatever the hell they want and there will be no consequences. And that's just not how things work. Baby, what's the matter, bubby? These cute Winnie whines. I think they just realized that this warrior is ranked above them and it pissed them off because I think the queen and the elder, whoever they are, I think they are just two very egocentric people, very ego driven. I just heard lustful energy and then I heard a lust for the finer things. Yeah, so two people that just want all the things that you really don't need in life, right? The mansion, the Rolls Royce, the, $55 billion in the bank account, fame, all the things that are fleeting, all the things that eventually don't matter. Like, let's get more of that. Let's get more of that. Don't get me wrong, you can do some really good things with money. You can, if that money is in the right hands. I'm going to amend my statement too. If this queen and this elder are not in a relationship, they probably were in the past, because I'm looking at this watcher card and the cat's kind of looking up like really? Now you have a thing for them? Like, really? It's very much giving that attitude. And not to be mean, because I don't mean to be mean, but I have to say it because this is the second time I've felt it when I looked at this queen card, and now that I look at the evil eye and the swift, like the cats look kind of, I don't like, I want to say janky, but they look kind of like disheveled, like like this cat's not taking care of themselves. So whoever this person is, once they realize they're not the queen, once they realize this warrior is ranked above them, once they realize that this elder is infatuated with this warrior, this person like kind of let themselves go. And I just heard the word unkempt. So maybe they used to dress real nice and they took care of themselves, self-care and all that, and maybe now they're just not. I mean, it would make sense if these two were a couple before, and maybe this person thought maybe something would be rekindled at some point. Uh, and then when all this stuff was found out, they were like, "Well, why even bother?" You know? Because I'm getting like someone in their jammies all the time, maybe not taking a shower every day, not like filthy, just like disheveled, just like lazy, like not put together. And I just heard it's actually very out of character for them. Like this is someone that would like get dressed like even if they don't leave the house, like they get dressed every day. They put on actual clothes. If they wear makeup, they wear makeup. They take a shower, they do their nails, whatever. Whatever they usually do, they do. And now they're not. And even though like I'm not even though with the fairy card, like to me, this person is just angry, like really angry. Um, there is a possibility there could be some depression there, right? I mean, like I said, everybody's human. Even an asshole is gonna have mental health issues. You know what I mean? Even an asshole, an asshole. Even an asshole is got a hair in my mouth. Is gonna possibly have depression or it's not like in the cards, and I'm not really seeing it, but I'm just saying it's a possibility that could explain partly why this person isn't taking care of themselves. Because I guess in my mind, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I'm gonna dress how I want to dress either way, but in my mind, like I'm gonna dress to the nines. I'm gonna like I'm gonna do what I can to look my best. Oh, here's a good example. Like if you're going to a class reunion, you're gonna dress your best, right? Because you want people, not in a bad way, not like in a jealous way, but you want people to look at you and be like, oh, they look good, like they're doing good, not like in a bad way, not like in a jealous way. I mean, sometimes maybe in a jealous way, but like if I found out that this elder had a crush on this warrior, I think I would want to dress better even more so. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. And kind of more for myself so I can be so I like okay, like I dress great. I'm fabulous. You don't like me, you like this warrior. Okay, fine. Like I'm just going to continue to be me and dress amazing, and I'm going to find someone that does like me. Bam. I'm going to leave it there. I don't know. I don't know. These like they sent out this evil eye. If they didn't already get it back, it's coming back. I don't know. I don't know why people do that. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving weekend. I hope you have a great evening, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.